going to do my everyday makeup routine. It's currently like, I don't know what time it is, but I'm not doing anything today. I just want to take some Instagram pictures and things like that. So we're not going to do anything special, but I thought I'd show you what I do. I'm just rambling now, I'm literally still so tired. I look disgusting, but still in lockdown. Sad face. Let's just get started. Okay, I always start with my eyebrows. Don't know why, I just do. And you've heard me say this before many times. The eyebrow palette that I use, I have no idea where it's from. I think it's from Revolution, but it's literally from years and years ago, so I have no clue. But I've started doing my eyebrows like a little bit differently, because I normally just use the powder, but I've started using the wax. And what I've been doing is I brush my eyebrow hairs upwards, and then I just, with the wax on my brush, I just really lightly like make, I don't know how to explain it, but just follow like how my eyebrow hairs are going up. I just make little lines, like just keep on going up. So I'm not doing like it really structured, I'm trying to make it a bit fluffy, so I'm like following the way that the hairs go, if that makes sense, like with the wax. It looks a bit crazy at the start, but just wait a sec, it'll come together. So I just do that, and then I go over the top with the powder that I normally have, just to kind of like set it in place, but then also, I don't know, it helps to kind of blend it all together a little bit. But I just do the same strokes, and I keep brushing the hairs up, like just to make sure they're still upwards. And with the wax I didn't go all the way into my, like, this side of my brow. It looks really dark on there, but then I just kind of start blending out the front of it with the powder, so it's not really harsh, like it just kind of blends together nicely. And then once I'm happy with kind of how it's gone, how it looks, I brush my hair up again, and I just take the spoolie just kind of over the top and down, like just the tiniest bit, and that's the brow. So now I'm going to do the other eyebrow off camera. I'm just going to show you this one first. I just take my Revolution Conceal and Define concealer on a little, this is a Revolution brush as well. They don't have numbers, I don't think. No, it's just a little like flat brush. I just put the concealer onto my eyes, like I've made a little shape under my eyebrow and then put it on my eyelid as well. Then I just take this little brush to kind of really carve it out, so there's no like, so it's just really clean. So I blend it all down my eye, and then I take my Real Techniques 421 brush and just blend it so it's all smooth. And then I just set that concealer with a little bit of, I either use the normal powder, or right now I'm just using just a white shadow from an eyebrow palette to set that. I'm going to go do the other eyebrow off camera, and then I'm going to come back to you. Okay, so now that both my eyebrows are done, sometimes I change it up a little bit. Sometimes I do like just a kind of a smoky wing, but majority of the time I just take a brown shadow and just quickly like just run it over. I don't do a lot on my eyes every day just because I'm normally running late. So I'll just kind of run that through my crease, and then now I move on to my foundation, which I still just use the L'Oreal True Match. I've never changed to anything other than this. Like, I don't know what other foundations I'd like to try, to be fair. I stick to this all the time. So that's my foundation done. I literally just go in with like a stippling brush and just all over. Then I go back in with my Conceal and Define, the Revolution one. It's such a good concealer. I've only just tried it, like I think it was last week that I got it, but it's so good. You really don't need a lot of it, so I literally just put a little bit like that, and then I just do a little line up like that. It's such a good concealer. But because you can't like try shades out at the minute in like Superdrug or anything, like they haven't got any testers or anything, I just had to guess a shade. So I got C3 and it's a really good shade. Like, I love it. I just go back in with my Real Techniques 421 brush that I used on my eyes. I just blend it all out. There's a dog bark. So to set that, I literally just go in with my Rimmel Match Perfection loose powder. They do different shades in this as well, actually. This is 001 transparent. I've used this powder for the longest time. I just put it on a beauty blender, and I don't like to bake, like leave it to kind of bake. I just bounce it in. I just feel like it creates a nice smooth finish. And I don't powder my whole face. I just kind of put it in under my eyes and like my T-zone really, and my forehead. After I've powdered, I just go back in with the eyeshadow brush that I used. I don't put any more product on, I just run the Access powder under my eye really lightly. I then go in with my mascara. I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash at the minute. I go between mascaras so much, like it's really bad. And then now I start to bronze my face up because I'm so pale, it's ridiculous. I need to go on holiday, like I really need a holiday. This, I've told you about this before. Oh, it's gonna fall. In the pound shop at the minute, they're doing them in Home Bargains as well. They're called Max and More little palettes. They've got like cream versions and everything, but this is the highlight, foundation, contour and blush palette, and it's just like so good. Like, I'm honestly obsessed with it. It's amazing. So I just kind of mix the contour shades together on a little angled brush, and I just kind of go in. Then sometimes I'm kind of mixing between blushes at the minute, but I'm really enjoying the blushes in this palette. Oh, put it in the wrong brush. I'm an actual idiot. So I just mix the shades together and then really lightly go in. And then I go over the top with my Rimmel Natural Bronzer. This has been broke for about 3 months now, but I'm just not giving up on it. I just go over the top of everything, to be fair. Just blends everything together. The lighting's so dark. My face looks so dark on here, but it's really not that dark. Then I go in with my highlighter as the last step. I'm still using my Anastasia Glow Kit, which is also broken. I really need to get a new one. I really just need to like have a spending spree on some makeup. But I just put this on my cheeks, above my eyebrows, my nose, my chin, and just kind of run it underneath my eyebrows as well. Finally, for my lips, I'm just going in with my Barry M lip liner. I think this one's in the shade Runway. This comes in a little kit with another, like a liquid lipstick. And then I'm going to use my Kylie Jenner matte lipstick in Candy K. Then I'm going to go over the top with my Revolution clear lip gloss. And that is my everyday makeup routine. I'm literally just going to take Instagram photos and I'm switching between outfits. So that's all I'm going to do. So I've not really got any like an outfit to show you. What was that? Yeah, so I've not really got any outfits to show you that's like that I'm going to wear for the rest of the day. So I think I'm just going to leave the video as this. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully maybe I've shown you some products that you might want to try. The concealer is amazing, like I'm literally obsessed with it. And that shade's like a really nice shade too. Yeah, my Instagram will be linked down below, so if you'd like to follow it, then check it out. And then I'll see you next week. Thank you. You gotta keep that shine on top, yeah. On top.